there's one game that feels like it fell straight out of a fever dream, soaked in neon ink and Balkan folklore, it's Skopje’83. Imagine a world where comic book chaos meets roguelite unpredictability, a shooter that doesn't just ask you to survive, but to adapt to a city that reshapes itself every time you die. That's the heart of Skopje’83. Fast, grimy, stylish, and weirdly alive. From the first few minutes, you can tell this isn't your usual post-apocalyptic shooter. The streets of Skopje are drenched in that eerie, alternate history atmosphere. Retro-futuristic signs, flickering lights, crumbling monuments, and mutated things that look like they crawled out of a Cold War nightmare. There's this sense that the city itself remembers what happened, even if you don't. You're piecing together fragments of a story scattered across alleys, abandoned factories, and cult-ridden labs, all told through the environment rather than long exposition dumps. It's storytelling through ruins and remnants, and it works beautifully. Combat, though, is where Skopje’83 really comes alive. Guns have a punch to them. They feel raw and handmade, like something scavenged from desperation rather than forged in a factory. Every bullet counts, every reload feels like a gamble, and when the mutants come charging, it's all instinct. There's no hand-holding here. The AI can be unpredictable, and that chaos is part of the thrill. You might turn a corner and run into a nest of shrieking horrors or find a cache of blueprints that change how your next run will play. Those blueprints are one of the smartest touches. They're permanent upgrades that survive between deaths, small pieces of progress that make every failure sting less. You're not just replaying, you're rebuilding. Every run adds another layer to your arsenal, and another reason to dive back into the madness. It's that classic roguelite loop done right. Punishing, yes, but fair, and always pushing you to experiment. Then there's the DOM, your mobile base and lifeline in the chaos. Picture a beat-up city bus turned into a moving fortress. You can upgrade it, rest inside, and even drive it across the city. It's more than a gimmick. It's your home in a world that constantly tries to kill you. The freedom to take it wherever you want gives the game a surprisingly open-ended feel. You're not just running missions, you're choosing your own path through a living, decaying world. That's what makes Skopje’83 stand out. The city isn't static. Every time you die, it rearranges itself. Enemy spawns, loot drops, even which streets connect where. All shift around like a maze that doesn't want to be solved. It keeps you on edge, forcing you to actually learn how to think like a survivor rather than memorize routes. You start to recognize danger signs, sound cues, and the subtle ways the city tries to trick you. Visually, it's stunning in a strange comic book grunge way. Thick outlines, color pops, halftone shading. It's like Sin City met Stalker and decided to throw a rave. That bold art direction isn't just for looks either. It gives the world clarity even in chaos. You can tell enemies apart at a glance, track movement through smoke, and spot key landmarks without needing a minimap glued to your screen. It's a visual language that rewards awareness, not icons. Underneath all the shooting and survival, though, there's something deeper going on. Skopje’83 leans heavily into its Balkan setting, the folklore, the superstition, the uneasy marriage between faith and science. You stumble upon occult symbols scrawled next to government propaganda, red notes hinting at rituals gone wrong, and feel that creeping dread that maybe the apocalypse wasn't an accident. It's the kind of world building that doesn't scream for attention, but stays with you long after you close the game. And that's probably the biggest reason to keep playing. Skopje’83 doesn't rely on flashy gimmicks or cheap difficulty spikes. It pulls you in with mood, mystery, and momentum. The runs don't feel repetitive because the city keeps evolving, both mechanically and narratively. You're constantly discovering something new. A shortcut, a weird side event, a secret location that only appears under certain conditions. There's a rhythm to it, almost like a conversation between you and the game. You die, it changes, you adapt, it tests you again. Over time, that tension between progress and chaos becomes addictive. You stop thinking about winning and start focusing on understanding this world, what it wants, what it hides, and how far you're willing to go to uncover it. For players who love shooters with personality and roguelites that respect your time, Skopje’83 is a rare find. It's brutal but not hopeless, stylish but not shallow. Every death teaches you something. Every run feels like another issue in a comic series. Familiar panels, new twists. You don't just play it, you survive it. One chaotic chapter at a time.
For a start. And in a week, what's the situation there?
No clue, General. Some of the citizens are mindless drones and aggressive at that. They're attacking everything that moves. Oh, and I've successfully activated Project Zora.
Well, it's a start.
But General, you have to stop the bombardment. I can't find out what's going on if there is no city left.
Anna, I would if I could. But this isn't even the worst of it. In a week, they'll drop the big one. Listen, I'll see what I can do, but you have to hurry. You know, I'll be in touch.
Pioneer, I trust you. We need to work together and find a way to disable the dome and let the military inside the city. No, I don't know how. But let's get out of here and find out. controls the gate. Open it so you can leave this place. Great. He parked the bus up front. Pioneer, enter the bus. I mean, Dom. You will be safe there. Welcome, Pioneer, to your mobile base. Or as the bus driver called it, Dom. Here you can craft, upgrade, and most importantly, rest. And the best part? You can drive it around so your Dom is always close by. Pioneer, see that tower over there? I have an idea. Go closer to it. This tower is part of a network of towers placed all around the city. They give power to the dome protecting Skopje. If we find a way to disable them, the dome will fall, and the army can enter and help us. Now that will be easier said than done, seeing as Gregor made them all with unique security systems, and I have no idea what he did. You can use the power stored in the towers to improve your abilities. Try it out. Interact with the center machine. That's it! It's working! Keep disabling them until the dome falls. Every Skopje citizen could repair and refuel their vehicle here for free. Good for us, they still work. Pioneer, don't forget about the towers. It's the only way we will get some help here.